Hi everyone, Jeri Bellini here from Recycle Parts for Art. Welcome to Learn at the Little House. So that's exactly where we are, at the Little House, and today I am actually videoing on my iPhone, so hopefully it's not going to fall over. I have it propped up and it looks like it's slipping. So sorry about that. But anyway, I wanted to tape this using my iPhone so that I could show you my video camera setup. I have been working on trying to set something up that I don't have to keep moving, because it's been driving me crazy to have to set up every time I want to make a video, and it keeps me from making videos. Plus, I also want to start doing some lives, and I've been involved in a new platform, and that's called Zoom. And that's really exciting too, which I'll talk about another time. But I have a webcam and I have a video recorder. The video recorder is what I use when I make my YouTube videos, but the webcam is what I use if I go live on YouTube. And generally speaking, you want that from above so that, you could see what I'm doing on my desk. And so I've been collecting this equipment over the past couple of years, and now I own a webcam. I have a video recorder, which is getting kind of old, but it still works really good. And I also have one of those big Snowball microphones. So in my little house, which is where I'm sitting right now, is a section that I knew I was going to make YouTube videos in. And I kind of blocked off you can see that the light's not too bad. There's a lot of bad light behind me, but generally speaking, when I'm making my videos, we're looking down or that way. So we're in a really good spot. I wanted controlled lighting, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. And so I have a file cabinet, and you're going to see all this in a minute. I have a file cabinet at the end of my counter, and I had my husband drill holes in the counter so that I could get rid of the wires, because I don't know about you, but I hate the wires. They drive me crazy. All right, the big difference between my setup here and what I used to have at my other house is that my table is up against a wall here. My other house, the table was in the middle of the room, and I had one of those, they call them booms, I think. It's a big long pole, and it's got an arm that comes out, and I had my camera attached to that. And that was able to be on the other side of the table, and I wasn't tripping over it all the time. So I have tripods, and I don't know, they must have had puppies in the closet. I wound up with 3 or 4 of them somehow. So I have tripods, and I have this boom. So anyway, I've been trying to work with these items that I already own. And to be honest with you, every time I sit down to make a video, I had the thing set up on the outside of my table. I was tripping over it. It was really aggravating me, and the wires were all over the place. I think I came up with a really cool solution. So I wanted to share it with you in case it's something that maybe some of you could possibly do also. So we're going to switch. I'm going to turn this off and stand up and show you my new setup, and I'll explain to you a little bit more about it. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, you're just going to look at my cards for a second. So we're back. I'm holding my iPhone, so I'm sorry about the shaking hands. But I wanted to explain something to you about this setup. I've changed it twice, but this is really perfect at this particular moment. I have very little on this counter. All the wires are either hidden in holes in the back of the counter, or they're bundled up. You see the wire from that speaker, that white ball is a speaker. It's a Snowball, speaker. And you need to plug that into your computer. And you also need to plug, if you have a webcam, you need to plug that into your computer. So this setup is so that I can do my YouTube videos right there, but it's also if I wanted to do a live YouTube, or as I mentioned earlier, I'm fooling around with this Zoom platform, so I need a webcam. Well, as I'm going up here to show you, you're going to see the webcam. That's the webcam. You get closer and show you, point. This is the webcam. and right behind it is my video camcorder that I make my YouTube videos with. Now, this is not going to get in the way because this is connected to another tripod, and you see this has a handle that can pull this up. I can just roll that up. Well, so when I stuck it on the ceiling, and when I did that, there's a hook on the bottom of my tripod, so I hooked it to the ceiling, and when I did it, the whole thing was spinning. So you can't have that. So it's not spinning now. It's perfect. It's not going to move because I was able to extend the legs on the tripod. And hard to explain, but when you extend the legs and you want them to be really tight, you just kind of over extend them just a hair, like 1/4 of an inch, and then you know, there's clips on there, then you would adjust the clips. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, ask me any questions you want in the comments below. So I'm really loving this arrangement. Okay, so I'm back. I rolled my chair back so you could see the whole thing. It's so cool, so I can just sit down and make a video or sit down and do a live. My last problem is lighting at night, and I've been fooling around with the lighting at night, and that's why the out lights are there. I do have overhead light. I have one up in the ceiling, you see that one there, and then I have another one in the corner. Now if that one in the corner had been closer to the other one, it might have been okay, but I can't stand shadows. And so I'm really trying to figure out how not to have shadows. So that will be, I'll have to do a follow-up for you guys when I figure that out. But I really didn't want to buy any more equipment, and I already have some of those professional lamps, and I'll insert a picture of that so you can see what I'm talking about. But they got hot and they were bulky because they were on another tripod, and I really just didn't want to clutter my space up with all kinds of crap because, you know, my art supplies aren't here yet. But, you know, you need your computer, which is there, and I'm happy. I'm a happy girl. If I can figure out the night lighting, I will be super happy. So if you have any thoughts or, you know, opinions about how I can get good night light without shadows, please leave me a message in the comments below. And I hope you enjoyed seeing my setup. I would turn this around, but I don't know how. I have to figure that out. So please, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Please leave a comment. Follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, and please sign up for my newsletter at my website, which is recycledpartsforart.com. And I hope you all have a blessed day full of love and recycled art. And I hope this was helpful to some of you. You know, I realize not everybody has the spot that they could designate making YouTube videos. But, you know, if you do and you want to give it a whirl, have at it. All right. I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.